Alright guys, this is Dark Corpse from Not So Stock Gaming. We are going to be hosting our amateur bracket tournament tonight. League client is unfortunately experiencing some issues where the chat is down, so we're going to have to manually invite people to games, assuming it will allow us. We're going to have to name games Team Tag versus Team Tag so people can search the games. And we're going to do our best to get everybody into games in a reasonable time frame. If your opponents are not responding, and at 7:15 they have not responded and are not in game with you, you may report a victory. Alright, I've actually found the game here. Oh, game is full. There we go. I've gotten into a game here. So that means we can form matches up. I've seen 2 teams successfully do it here. Check the brackets, guys. I will post the bracket into chat. Then check the website, which I will also post into chat. Find somebody from the opposing team and invite them to your game. Also, in the event that you cannot invite them or invites are not working, make sure that you name the game Team Tag versus Team Tag, or NSS Tag versus Tag. I'm hoping that team captains here will log on to Twitch since the in-game chat is not working. I do have a couple of emails I will have to respond to repeatedly during matches here, unfortunately, as people will be requesting information through email as chat is down. I do request that you wait until 7 PM to start your games, as that is the official start time for the tournament. We release the bracket 15 minutes early so that matches can get formed up and we are ready to go for 7, because people have 15 minutes after 7 to technically start their game. Alright, once again guys, let's name games. NSS, Tag versus Tag, or just Tag versus Tag. But let your opponents know which version you use, and let them know if there's a password, if you are able to. Hopefully they will log into Twitch so they can get this message from us. We will get things underway shortly. We have 5 minutes left until matches are officially able to start. We're just waiting for the official mark of 7 o'clock. It is 6:55 Eastern Time right now. So in 6:56, so in 4 minutes we can get people hitting those start buttons and we can get these matches underway. The game that we are streaming today first will be Team Phobia ES versus Bungle Squad Delta. I will get the Twitch title updated for you. This is our amateur bracket tournament, and this is round number 1. Alright guys, 2 messages were sent out today, the regular bracket information, and then a second reminder that teams are required to check in, just because there's been a few teams confused about the check-in process. It is in the rules. There is a match reporting link there, which is also used to check in. And once a team checks in, they are added to the bracket for the day, just because registration can occur up to a month before the actual event, and occasionally we have teams that just don't show up, so in order to prevent a lot of people having forfeits in the first round, we don't add teams that don't check in. We are 2 minutes to 7 here, which means we'll be able to get going in just 2 short minutes. Once again guys, this is Dark Orbs from NotSo.Gaming broadcasting tonight. I am on the NotSo.Gaming account, so I will be handling all admin issues as well as attempting to shoutcast these matches. I will do my best to keep you guys entertained while I also keep the tournament running. Alright, we are 1 minute to 7, getting kind of excited. We're ready for this tournament to get started. Hopefully everybody has figured out that we need to name games tag versus tag, and that we'll get 5 people into the matches. Hopefully we'll log into Twitch here so we can communicate a little bit. And these rounds will go as smoothly as possible. I'll get that bracket posted in the chat for you guys again, so everybody knows where we're at, what's going on. This is round 1. Oops. And we are at 7 o'clock. Alright, and we're into champion selection here. Hopefully other matches are similarly getting themselves started. They've got 50 minutes to do so. If you cannot find your opponents within 15 minutes, and you do your best to contact them, please log into Twitch. If you're hearing this message already on Twitch, obviously, let us know. We'll attempt to contact them for you as well. We have an email for the team captain, so we can attempt to communicate with them, assuming they check their emails. I'm sorry, my mic might be a little bit sensitive. Normally it's a little quiet. I can adjust my volume here for you. Hopefully that is still alright. I will grab a drink momentarily and hopefully get things calmed down a little bit for you. It's been quite a long day. Last night's tournament was a little bit crazy with the DOS attack against Riot during the semi-final rounds, which delayed our finals by 2 hours or so and did not complete until 1:45 this morning when I had to be up at 2 a.m. We've got 6 bands here. It means champions are going to be selected now. Let's look at those bands. We've got Yasuo, Kaelin Jax on one side. Good strong bands. Those are really strong champions right now. And Braum, Lee Sin, and Fiora on the other side. Braum's a new champion, pretty strong. I don't like landing against him personally. Lee Sin is a really strong jungler who I don't think anybody really enjoys playing against. His mobility and his crowd control, really strong. While Fiora is another really strong snowball champion. But LeBlanc gets locked in. Speaking of snowball champions. Looks like that Zed's gonna get locked in, but Mr. Jubbles hasn't selected. There we go. Nocturne comes out last second. Take a look at these brackets, see who's who here. Looks like Obia ES is on the blue side, while Bungle Squad Delta is purple. We are watching Obia ES versus Bungle Squad Delta. Illusion pick. Some really good bands and really strong champions coming out here already. Tonight's amateur bracket tournament. Hoping to see some awesome action. This is round 1 of Not So Stock Gaming's June 15th amateur bracket tournament. You can check out that bracket. I'll get it posted into chat momentarily. I'll also post our webpage for the tournament so you guys can check out the team rosters. And if you haven't seen it yet, we do have a Reddit post about tonight's game, tonight's tournament. So I'll post that in the chat for you guys in a moment if you would like to upload that for us and get us a few extra viewers, get everybody the fame they deserve for these matches. Have a little bit more fun, get some hype in the chat. A Corki. Haven't seen a Corki in a long time. With that Morgana pick. Morgana's another strong champion selection here. Corki, of course, is also a good ADC, just not often played. Thresh and Morgana, two of my favorite supports, actually. Hate playing one against the other, though. And an Elise pick gets locked in. Just to clarify, guys, we do have a rule set on the website at nosostock.ca/rules.php. Our web server is down again. I'm just going to refresh our web page here and make sure that there's no problems. I'm having no issues getting to nosostock.ca. I may have typoed the link. Yeah, it's missing a W. Just over a minute left in the spectator delay here. And look at our first match of Not So Stock Gaming's amateur bracket tournament underway. This is round 1. And while we have 1 minute left, guys, I'm just going to mute myself for a moment and go grab a quick drink. I'll be right back to cast this match for you.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until the minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
I apologize, I was losing part of the game here. I will do a better job, hopefully, to keep myself here. I'm just dealing with a few tournament issues. I'm not quite sure why my camera will not follow the champions here. How do I take it off manual camera? I'm sorry guys, I'm trying. It's gotten... oh. There we go. Direct camera. I do apologize for that, guys. That was, I'm not sure how that got toggled. Alright, Fresh lands a death sentence there, which might be the end of Morgana, but she flashes out. Another gank in the top lane, Renekton getting low. Manages to dash out of there, but first blood goes to Lucian as Morgana goes down. Might get the double kill, but Corki escapes with just under 200 HP. And some action in the top lane. Counter gank again here. 3 from blue side, that's Phobia Esports, Phobia ES. Nocturne goes down, making that 2-0. Phobia versus Bungle. Ignite's not quite enough, but Renekton goes in, dashes out from under turret range, getting out with sub 100 HP for a 3rd kill for their team. I apologize, I just have to check on a napkin thing for a second. Elise repelling out while the Zed goes back with that situation. Renekton trying to bully this Diana, not being overly successful. Let's take a look at their farm numbers. I'm going to reverse some of these summoner icons here so that we can compare people a little bit better. A dragon going to blue side. Phobia, yes, securing their gold lead. Diana going B in the top lane. Looks like Nocturne's either going for those wraiths or setting up for a gank. Probably going to take his wraiths here. There's some action in the mid lane. Long distortions out though. A solid 2k gold lead at 8.5 minutes in for Team Phobia ES. Renekton getting awfully low here, 200 HP. Nocturne's gonna catch him, flashes in, double auto attack does it. First kill for Team Bungle. I'm gonna double check their full name so I can say this properly. Bungle Squad Delta picks up the kill. The Dark Binding goes in on Thresh. Not gonna be enough to kill him. And Elise is waiting in the wing. Dark Binding lands on Elise, and he's gonna have to get a little bit of damage. Their Zed is pretty close here. LeBlanc coming down as well. Might be a skirmish in the spot lane. Renekton's even down here, while Diana's doing something in the top lane. Looks like she's gonna steal that blue. That's 3 versus 2 for Bungle Squad Delta. But the other two are coming back from Phobia Esports. This is 4 versus 3 again. The Thresh Lucian combo. We have a wife steal lane here. Elise sticking around to try and get those kills, but she's gonna have to go B here. Possibly even come back in. There's another team fight here. Thresh getting awfully low, flashes out. Nocturne gonna take down that vision ward. Blue team pinging that he was there. Zed coming in on LeBlanc. Chain goes out. Stun comes in. LeBlanc takes a little bit of damage. Seems like a fairly even trade in the mid lane. Farm numbers fairly even there as well. Nocturne heavily out farming the Elise though. Might make a big difference late game. Lucian as well, out farming the Corki, which is the opposite way for the teams, balancing out a tiny bit. However, the jungle farm is slightly more distinct. Dark Binding hands on Thresh, followed up by Corki's bomb. Not sure the name's good, guys, I'm sorry. Renekton trying to do some work in the top lane as Elise comes in. Nocturne set up to gank the bot lane. Comes in on Lucian. Transfer to Thresh. Thresh goes down. Fight in the top lane as well. Diana at half health, Renekton just above it. Got fights going on in every lane right now. He's leaving the mid lane, going back to her jungle. We'll try and pick up a little bit of farm, hopefully. Get herself caught up. Looks like Nocturne being forced to go back here in the bot lane. Lucian stops his B. Lucian pushing under that turret. He's at full health though, seems like he can handle it. Renekton being slightly out-farmed by that Diana, but up by a kill, which evens out their gold. And an assist, so he might be actually slightly ahead, as far as gold is concerned. Nocturne grabbing a blue for himself. I wonder how LeBlanc feels about that, and the the Dark Binding goes in on Thresh. Lucian coming back to help him, as Death Sentence is going to Corki, followed by a Flay. Corki jumps out. We've got LeBlanc coming in. No, she's gonna head back to the mid lane. Dragon going down for the blue team. Before we trying to maintain that gold lead, have not increased it, actually lost about 300 of it there. Overall, the Dragon of course getting a bit of a boost again. Zed gets out of that, 3v1, jumps right out. A good escape. Lucian by himself in the bottom lane. See if he puts it to good use. 1-1-1 right now. Farm still double Elise's. Or Elise's, ooh, 002. So she is far behind right now. LeBlanc slightly behind the Zed. Lucian up on 30 farm on Corki. So that's an even amount to what the jungler is up on the opposite team. These farm numbers are fairly even, up by maybe 20 for Jungle Squad Delta. OBS is up by 1.5k gold. That's the 2 dragons and 2 kills there, as neither side has a turret yet. Once again, if anybody just joining us, this is Not So Stock Gaming's amateur bracket tournament. I'll post the bracket into chat for you guys momentarily. Corki getting low, but the Morgult comes in. Nocturne onto Lucian. Oh, onto Thresh, my mistake. Thresh gets deleted. But Lucian standing strong.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
That's the first turret of the game, going over to Phobia ES on blue side. Kills now 4-3. We are up by only 1k gold. Bungle Squad Delta doing a good job of not allowing Phobia ES to get too far ahead of them, maintaining their edge in the game still. Still anybody's game at 70 minutes in. Goes in on Diana. Takes a bit of a punishment for it. Corky leaves the bot lane awfully fast. Renekton just behind this Diana and farming up by 1k, so he is in a good position still. Lucian taking a bit of a punishment there, as LeBlanc and Zed go at it. Both getting low. LeBlanc under Ignite, goes down, evening of the kill score. And we have a Corky DC. I'm hoping there's going to be a pause here, now that everybody's stopped fighting. And there's the pause. So this should be just a momentary delay while Corky gets back into the game. And while we're paused, I'm going to post the link to tonight's Reddit post into chat for you guys. If you're feeling nice, go ahead and give us an upvote. This is Nasos.Gaming's June 15th amateur bracket tournament, where summoners must be bronze through gold in order to participate. If you would like to participate, we do have a team finder feature on our website. And the only requirement is that individual summoners be ranked bronze through gold in solo queue, and that you have 5 team members available for the duration of the tournament, along with, you know, the general rules we have listed on our website. But they're not too stringent, fairly standard rule set. Makes it nice and easy for you guys to register. At least I think so. 2 minutes of pause time used up here. Still haven't seen Corky reconnecting. I don't imagine it will be too long though. If you're joining us for the first time, or you are a repeat joiner who has not yet followed our stream, we do encourage you guys to hit that follow button. Let us know that you enjoy what we do here. Show us some, you know, loving numbers. I apologize about the delays. Corky should be back momentarily. Once again, we did have him disconnect. Seems to be the only one having a connection issue at the moment. Both teams do have 15 minutes of pause time that they can utilize.
A summoner has reconnected.
And play is resuming. It's going to be a skirmish in the jungle here. Nocturne takes the blue. Haven't seen a single blue go over to his mid yet. but that's okay because Zed doesn't need blue. Gives Nocturne the mana and cooldown reduction he needs to get his farm numbers up and pull off ganks more frequently. Diana pushing the turret in the top lane, capitalizing on Renekton having to go back. A lot of damage on that turret. Probably not quite going to get it down before Renekton shows up. Manages to pop that turret, making it 2 turrets for 2, 4 kills for 4, and an even gold score at 1945. Farm numbers across the board. Fairly even in the top lane with Diana having a 15 farm lead. Nocturne having a notable farm lead over Elise still. Whereas Zed has picked up a 20 to 30 farm lead on Blanc. And Corki is actually down by almost 50 farm. So the gold evenness here, even though OBS is down farm, even kill turrets, is because of their control of dragon. This is the 3rd dragon we pick up here. And another dragon goes over to Phobia ES. Almost didn't have a long takeover. This could be a double kill. Double kill for LeBlanc. Solidifies that goalie a little bit, gives them a 2-kill lead. Well played for Phobia ES. The Death Sentence catches the Nocturne, but he has a shield. Does not actually do its job. Lucian in the bot lane farming away, raising his farm lead to 60 CS. Everybody else maintaining within 20 or so. Aside from the junglers, my Nocturne has about 50 over Elise. So total farm numbers once again fairly even. Phobia ES now up by 2 kills because of the double for LeBlanc. Morgana taking out some wards here. Trying to get back vision control. Phobia ES doing a really good job of warding their opponent's jungle. At least in the bottom lane. At least coming up for the Diana. We'll see how this plays out. I don't think Diana's seen her. Renekton goes in on it. At least seems to miss the stun. Going down to about half health. Repel comes out. Seems like she might be okay here. Oh, 2 members of Bungle Squad Delta coming here, but 3 more are responding from Phobia ES. The kill did go in on Renekton. The Death Sentence lands here. Nocturne might go down. They're diving this really hard. Nocturne goes down. Morgana uses the Zhonya's. Sorry, Diana uses the Zhonya's. My mistake. That's 3 kills for Phobia ES versus just Renekton falling on their team. OBS pushing to that top turret. They get the 3rd turret for their team, making that the 5th turret of the game now. They're up by 1 turret, 4 kills. That is a 3.5k gold lead when you count those 3 dragons as well. Hey, welcome back, dinosaurs. We've had Phobia Esports having a slight lead most of the game. Well, it did even out for a little bit around the 20-minute mark. They picked up their lead once again. Still anybody's game here, with only outer turrets falling. 3 of them down on purple side versus 1 outer turret being up still on blue side's bottom lane.
Team setting up mid here. There might be an engage, but Phobia ES falls off of it. Setting up to invade the jungle. LeBlanc jumps on Diana. A death sentence lands onto Mr. Doubles, who is their Zed, and Zed goes down. 3-man chase on Corki and Morgana. Well, Diana and Nocturne try to respond there, but they end up going mid. Lucian Renekton here. 4 people from Phobia Esports, 5 from Phobia Esports. Okay, it looks like they might get this mid turret here. They're in 3 defenders, 4 defenders. That turret goes down. We have Dark Mind comes in on Renekton. Barely gets that man alive. Both off the low, but the Death Sentence comes in, lands on Morgana, and she gets deleted. Now 11-5 for Phobia ES. LeBlanc doing some damage to this Nocturne. They're up by 5k gold, 2 turrets. LeBlanc onto the Zed, sitting awfully low. Nocturne trying to help him out. Corki responding as well. See if the Zed can juke it. Forces LeBlanc to pop the Zhonya's, but she gets shut down anyways. Well played by Zed, well played by Bungle Squad Delta. Sorry, I'm having trouble with their name, guys. Renekton going a little bit ham here, but the Dark Bind doesn't land on him. This might be the 4th dragon going over to Phobia ES. Does not look like Bungle Squad Delta is set up to respond to it. Smite comes in and dragon goes down, increasing that gold lead. We have a couple more match reports trickling in. The first round match is finishing up here. You guys can check that bracket out. Am I being too loud with my breath again? God damn. I'm sorry, guys. My mic's not normally this sensitive. I have been up for about 48 hours now, minus 2 hours of natural sleep. And I need to grab a drink after this match once again. Going through water like crazy. Great match so far. Phobia ES having a distinct advantage right now, but with only a 6k goal lead, it's still anybody's game. The team fight gets initiated by LeBlanc, who's forced to use her Zhonya's. Might get deleted here. LeBlanc goes down, while Corki gets away there. The Death Sentence goes in, but it's not connect. 3 versus 4 right now. Morgana also comes in. Doesn't manage to actually stun anybody. But someone else goes down on Phobia ES. That is at least getting destroyed there. Renekton going back in for more. Death Sentence doesn't connect again. Lucian's back now, though. We might have enough damage to push us out.
all 5 team members up for Bumble. One gets deleted, the set goes down prematurely. Lucian also comes out. We have a team fight. We have a chase. Turn awfully low, LeBlanc getting out. Snare goes out. LeBlanc getting awfully low. LeBlanc gets deleted. Garrett's going to be forced to run here, and he might get deleted as well. A turret has slain Diana. Diana just got executed. But Corki goes down to Lucian. How's my volume, guys? How's the everything? Did I get this fixed up now? Is my sensitivity a little bit better for you? I do apologize. I'll check the bracket and see where they're at. We do traditionally follow the winners of the game we're playing. And we are watching currently 4BS versus Bundle Squad Delta. So our next game will be 4BS or Bundle Squad Delta versus Typhoons or Yola City Central. I do apologize that we won't be watching until later on in the night if they manage to make it that far, as we're on the bottom side of the bracket and they are right at the top. As I break the camera. We've got both teams here setting up near Baron. Neither team willing to initiate it, which is probably a good call as both teams are up. Trying to get vision control here. Bungle Squad Delta hits Baron to make it start putting damage onto OBES as they're standing in the pit. Lucian and Corki having a bit of a tuffle. Kills now 13 to 10. Evening out a little bit. Gold lead is still in favor of OBES, as they do have 4 dragons and 2 turrets, as well as 3 kills. Farm numbers. Hard to say exactly with a quick glance. Top lane is even. Jungle is still being heavily outfarmed. Morgana gets deleted here. The double kill for LeBlanc will knock him down. That's 2 for none. And they'll be able to start there, and we might actually secure this. That is really well played by securing this a little bit farther. Bungle Squad down there, going with the first person turret. Yeah, 1 in the bottom lane goes down. With 2 people pushing the mid turret, they get a second turret there in the mid lane, making now 4 turrets to 4, punishing OBES for taking that Baron. OBES have 5 people now with the Baron. Or he might get caught out here, but he jumps over the wall. LeBlanc going for this blue buff, takes it. Bungle setting up for dragon. This could be their first dragon of the game, I believe. Doesn't make a play. Hopefully you guys can contest this. Nobody can get there in time. It goes to purple side. Closing that gold gap to only 4K. Looks like the opponents for the winners of this game are actually ready already. Yellow City Central won their matchup versus Typhoons. Get that bracket posted for you guys in chat again. We got Phobia ES trying to get that mid turret, just sieging it here a little bit. Looks like they might divert, try and get the top turret here instead. So there's going to be some damage coming to the Nocturne, which will eat it. Well played by Phobia ES.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Zed onto this Lucian. Lucian takes Ignite and Zed just forced off of him. Pushing for that mid inhibitor. Distortion's back out. When the mid turret goes down here. I don't know if they'll push with this this inhibitor. Long gets a kill. Down and gets deleted there, and the inhibitor goes down. Well played by Phobia, yes. Fairly even there now. Solidly. Taking another turret. So 5 of their numbers up there. 4. 3 of them goes down. Nocturne goes down. We have all 5 up for Phobia. 4 kills, that's an ace for Phobia Esports, taking no damage.
Purple team's turret has
Not
been
quite
destroyed.
able to finish it with that ace, though. Everybody on Phobia Esports getting mighty low. Bad out. Nice punishment. Pops their Zanyas. LeBlanc's cooldowns are coming up here. Thresh misses his death sentence. Lucian's trying for this bottom turret. He only has 200 health. He's going to delete him. LeBlanc on Diana again. Just deleted. LeBlanc now running for her life. 2 members from both sides down here. Minion pushing for that turret inhibitor. As well as Elise, who gets the defeated. And LeBlanc gets caught out. It's 500 gold for Corky. A great defense put on by Squad Delta. 1 Nexus turret left. 2 inhibitors up. 1 inhibitor turret. That is 9 turrets to 4, 22 kills to 14, and a solid nearly 10k gold lead. Another bracket update here. Looks like 2 of the round 2 games LeBlanc getting deleted, making that 4 for 3 for Bungo Squad. Renekton coming in, trying to force some more kills out of them. Might get himself. We're going to see what happens here. Zed getting awfully low. Zed escapes. Diana looking to escape here as well. Aggro's the Golem. Renekton sits on Golem instead of finishing up Diana. Not sure if he can call it. This is a team fight here. Nobody's been killed yet, thankfully. Why can't everyone just get along? We can all live in harmony around Baron. Let's fight. This is League of Legends. Baron being contested here. Team wanting to initiate it, obviously. And both are set up right around it. We're going to see exactly how this goes down if someone gets caught out. That's what everyone's waiting for. Someone to get caught out. Someone to do too much damage. Someone to be able to initiate it. Moving away from Baron slowly. Now, putting them in a much better position than they were only moments before. Throwing the death sentence, but the spell shield stops it. Vision ward down here. This late in the game, an ace for either team could be enough for them to end the game. Solid throw by even one member of either team could be victory for their opponents. Zed almost gets caught out there, as I'm saying this. And that bot turret getting pushed by the minion wave of Bungle Squad Delta. Renekton trying to respond in time. We'll see if he gets there. An awfully large minion wave.
Blue team's turret
It does get the bottom turret. case you missed it at the beginning, guys, this is Dark Orbs from Not So Stock Gaming. I am shoutcasting tonight because Average is away for the weekend, and Impossible was not available tonight. Those are our two regular shoutcasters at the moment. We are always open to applications for more streamers. Thank you, Honey Badger. I do my best. We're now 45 minutes into this round 1 game. It's been a great game so far. OBES maintaining an 8k gold lead here. Bungle Squad Delta doing a great job of staying relevant. And I don't get caught out there and gets deleted. That could be the advantage that Phobia Esports needs to end this. Phobia Esports initiates barrier. It's going to be contested. You see how this ends with 4 v 5. 4. Teleport again inside. 2 members down. Now from Bungle Squad Delta. But a double kill for them. 2 members down for OBES. Nocturne gets isolated, making it 3 for 2. Everyone getting low on Bungle Squad Delta. This could be the ace, except LeBlanc is forced to fall off. Morgana gets away alive. OBES pushing this inhibitor here, trying to get 1 back down against push their advantage. While they did not get Baron after that fight, or before that fight, or during that fight. Baron did not go down. They did get 4 kills though versus 2. Added 10k gold lead now. Once again, this is Not So Stock Gaming's June 15th amateur bracket tournament. Inhibitor. Porky gets deleted. Lucian gets deleted. Both ADs. Chris is down as well as Zed. 2 for 2. Getting awfully low. Doesn't manage to get the Diana before he gets needed. LeBlanc forced to run from this Nocturne who is at full health. LeBlanc takes blue there. Sorry I'm distracted for a second, I'm just going to check on the results of that other first round matchup. He's sending them to me. Games are supposed to immediately report them back. More it happens in a couple minutes. Game is now at the 52-minute mark. Both teams performing admirably. Yes, managed to get one inhibitor there. Didn't get the extra Nexus turret though. Is there a member of GBP Pressy or YOLO of Derpton on Twitch right now? We're trying to figure out, since it says your game has ended on one of this, or won the matchup because neither team reported their winner or loss. GBP Pressy, YOLO of Derpton could let us know who won that game. Get it from here. Get their guys going. Central. That is the brown hero team. You were walking in the wrong summoners. It's your dark teamers. Emails. I might actually have a match report now.
Purple team's inhibitors respawn soon.
YOLO of Derpton has reported they have won the match. YOLO of Derpton has reportedly beaten GBP Brassy. The bracket's updating right now. I'll get that into chat for you. ES go down. It's a triple kill for Corky. 58 minutes into the game, evening out that kill score. Almost evening out that kill score. But the Winions might end this. And they do. Losing to the Super Minions. Phobia ES advances to face YOLO City Central. I'm going to get myself into this matchup between Phobia ES and YOLO City Central. Phobia ES versus YOLO City Central is the next matchup we will be following. if a member of Phobia ES or YOLO City Central is on Twitch chat, let me know what that match name is going to be. Should be NSS tag versus tag, or just tag versus tag. And I'll join up and we can get this game streaming. The top team on the bracket is responsible for making that matchup. If they're not in Twitch chat, I will allow you to make it and send me the link, and we'll hopefully get them communicating so that we can get them into game. I believe they are on Twitch chat, or one of them was a moment ago. We had a little bit of confusion, them believing that we were looking for their match report when it was YOLO of Derpton that had not yet reported their victory. Yeah, we're looking for YOLO City Central to make this game. Let us know in Twitch chat that you're making the game. I'm gonna grab the names of them. If they don't respond here, does anybody... Okay, I found it. Indeed it is. I need to get down to the spec slots, guys. Someone needs to leave here. Someone going to a team, yay, thank you. Alright, and we're now on to round 2 of tonight's amateur pro tournament. No, amateur tournament. My mistake, guys. I typoed the Twitch chat or the Twitch title and nobody told me. I'm awesome like that sometimes. We are now having Not So Stuck Gaming amateur tournament, round number 2. This is Dark Corp shoutcasting for you tonight. And I'm going to grab a drink while we get everybody into the lobby. I will be back momentarily. apologize for missing part of, well, all of Champion Selects during the bans. I will be familiarizing with who picked who in a moment, who banned who. You guys have all seen it. I apologize I didn't get to explain it to you in the limited way that I can. I am just checking on the status of the Andrew and crew versus Team Kin Asukira game. If there's a member of either of those teams on Twitch chat, let me know. We can get this sorted out. I'm just going through the team rosters and checking the LoL Nexus to see if they're still in a game. Does not seem that the members of either team are in a game right now, which means that they hopefully have already concluded that round 2 game, or are at least going to start that round 2 game, because that has been ready for some time. We are into spectator delay here. Just be a moment until we get started. And we're into load screen. It's not April. I'm so confused. I'm going to double check the team names here. Who's on top, who's on the bottom. We've got Yellow City Central on blue side versus Phobia Esports on purple side. Yellow City Central showing one summoner who was unranked last season with 2 golds and 2 silvers, while Phobia ES is showing 3 golds and 2 silvers from last season. Those trims. Unfortunately, did not get a good chance to look at their current ranks. I would explain those out as well. All summoners are required to be between Bronze 5 and Gold 1 in order to compete in tonight's tournament. Looks like everybody except for Darius and Vi are at 100%, but we're going to hit load screen. End load screen. Paulus comes out. Do not believe everybody is connected yet. I have gotten no response so far from Team Kin, Asukira, or Andrew and crew about the results of their round 2 game, whether it has started, whether it has concluded. Still waiting on a response to the email they sent to those team captains, since we do not have in-game chat available tonight, and they do not seem to be on Twitch right now. We did have the game start before everybody was at 100%, so it's likely that some summoners are not quite connected yet, which is probably the reason for this pause. And this is the start of round 2 of Not So Stock Gaming's amateur bracket tournament. Just waiting out this pause timer while everybody gets connected to the game. A little bit of a delay here while we start up the round 2 of Not So Stock Gaming's amateur bracket tournament. This is Dark Orb's shoutcasting for you tonight. I apologize that our regular casters were not available for tonight's event. We will have Abers and or Impossible shoutcasting again next Friday, as well as throughout the weekend. Possibly the pair of them. We are waiting at this pause timer at the beginning of the game. Teams are able to remake before the 5-minute mark, and as we are 16 seconds in, that is a possibility depending on who's having connection issues, what's going on exactly. A member of our other team that we're streaming right now is in Twitch chat since we're paused. Feel free to let us know what's going on. Both teams are allowed up to 15 minutes of pause time, which they are allowed to utilize for reasons of their choosing as long as they do not abuse the pause feature. I do believe that we loaded into game before everybody hit 100%, so we may be having someone with connection issues. double check the feed here, see if there's an issue. I see a pause timer counting down, 25:04. Well, 24:46 on my actual screen, 25 in the game screen.
A summoner has reconnected.
And play is resuming. Getting the game started, blue team pinging like they're going to possibly invade purple side's blue buff.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Welcome back to round 2 of Not So Suck Gaming's amateur bracket tournament. This is Dark Orb Shellcasting tonight. We have both teams setting up around the River Dragon area.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."